Where's Mike? Mike, Diane and Dementia number 23. Memory care, the end of the line. I belong to social media groups for Alzheimer's and dementia caregivers. The posts are gut-wrenching. I read this one recently. One day when my beautiful, selfless, and caring wife has finished entrusting to me all of her wonderful memories. And she has no more to share, only then will she pass away. That's selflessness. That's love. That's my soulmate. That's life and death. How poignant. It took the wind out of my sails. Another post discussed preparations for Maid, and the use of a slideshow beforehand it to celebrate fond memories. That ship has sailed for me and Diane. She is no longer capable of providing consent to 2 obliging doctors. So many suffer from the scourge of this disease that torments us daily. My therapist confided that he lost both his parents to dementia. Fortunately, I'm entrusted to someone who knows the drill. He talked to me about strategies. I concluded that he meant how to deal with the stages that Diane was going through. I thought about digging a hole, somewhere to hide. I was reminded of Vietnamese fighters who dug underground labyrinths to avoid the constant bombing. I don't know what strategies he envisions, but, like the Vietnamese, I'm willing to try anything. Well, almost anything. I'm not going the route of actor Steve McQueen, desperately searching for a cure for his cancer. It's believed the U.S. Marine Corps and even Hollywood exposed him to asbestos. In 1980, McQueen died of mesothelioma at age 50. At this point, I do not envision any successful strategies. I hate it when people take advantage of others who are desperate for relief from some trauma. There are hucksters everywhere promoting pills, vitamins, magic potions and their version of God, all for a profit. Any those like Steve McQueen will pay any price. At her suggestion, Karen and I have been visiting elder care homes. The first one, a former hospital, was located in a beautiful area near the canal with lots of trees and foliage. A double bedroom there would set us back over $9,000 per month. My savings would be depleted in short order. The apartment setting was extremely small. There was little room for clothes, books, and other essentials. We visited their memory care section during their lunchtime. Memory care is a euphemism for the end of the line. A code phrase for abandon all hope. Do not pass go. Do not pick up your $200. When I observed those gathered for lunch in a large room, all were women who looked forlorn. No smiles. As our youngest daughter used to put it when she was 3 or 4, I am no happy. I left there chilled to the bone. It was like being clipped illegally from behind in football. Knocked to the ground by surprise. It reminded me of my parents forcing my brother and me to visit the House of Providence after Mass on Sundays. My father's cousin was a nun there, and she insisted we visit all of the elderly women sitting in urine-soaked wicker chairs. Their bony fingers grasped at young Patrick, my brother, and me. We dreaded every visit. Karen and I viewed one other home that day. It was a former hotel and nicely appointed, with lots of amenities, including a pool. However, again the rooms were tiny, and the costs were the same. The memory care component there appeared much different. The ladies looked happy. Private retirement homes charge outrageous fees for the privilege of living in miniature quarters. Yes, your food and safety needs are satisfied, but at the loss of your autonomy. I knew immediately that I could not survive in those conditions. I realized that our strategy had to be changed. I would hang in with Diane for as long as feasible, and she would then have to be placed somewhere in memory care. Along with the pandemic, with our aging population, we are amid yet another healthcare crisis. All through this ordeal, people have been extending the old thoughts and prayers to us. I wrote this poem. Prayer. What is prayer, you ask? And I think when I was young, I dashed about for fun to feel the air in my face. And firm ground below, and that was prayer. Or when we canoed upon a lake, close to the rocky shore. Fir trees emerging from stone, a miracle of growth. Like tiny fish assembled below. And then the times when flesh united in passion. And spirit exploded like fireworks at night. I came undone, and you as well. Prayer is not memorized, a script to chant in church. Sung by monks in some distant abbey. Prayer is living now, full-throated like birds at dawn. This is a YouTube video based on my social media entries on dementia. I welcome your thoughts and prayers. If you are engaged in similar struggles, I welcome your likes and suggestions. Thanks for watching.